Alright, welcome back. We are ready to go ahead and start collecting a little bit more stuff, and then we're going to start approaching some of the endgame puzzles. So before we go into the endgame, let's go ahead back to the Dark Star-Lord's Mausoleum. Because there's one thing that we do want to pick up. So as we know, Zelpud has been telling us, bomb to the right of a sexy girl. Well, what sexy girl can I think of? Well, there's the celestial body. Is that a sexy girl? I don't know. Is this a sexy girl? Maybe this is a sexy girl. She's like a statue, right? Is that what they're talking about? Talking about this thing? So we, let's see, to the bottom right of this person. So I think it's here. Or no. No, it's not here. Hold on. Let's try a different space. I'm just trying to remember, where are all the places that I can bomb? And if I remember, there was a shortcut over here that we've known about for a while that I couldn't actually access. Okay, that did not work. This is going well. Okay, maybe that's not breakable. Let's try climbing up. Oh, and yeah, so that's even more of a hint of you're supposed to do something with the Corridor of Blood. That makes me a little bit scared. Can I still use the Corridor of Blood, or am I screwed? I think it should be okay, even if we are screwed a little bit. Alright, seems okay. Do definitely want to be careful as we approach the end game, though. That we pick everything up first. Uh-oh. Yep. So that one is aligned. So what does that mean? Alright, let's see if I can... Oh yeah, no, it's stuck now. Okay. That is slightly annoying. Okay, what can I do? So I can no longer move these things without getting them locked in place. Okay, and this will just bring me down here, so that doesn't help. Let me see. Is it possible for me to get where I'm trying to get to still? I think yes. Maybe I have to take the staircase? Okay. Wait. No. Wait. Oh no. Is this actually blocked for me? No, okay, I can still get up here. Scary. There we go. And there's the La-Mulana treasure. Opening up this shortcut. It's a little bit scary. I was wondering if I could still actually reach here. That seems like yes. So yeah, the fact that the corridors of blood will stop being able to be moved is what starts locking parts of the game. But I suppose, let's see, we have all the apps. We have most of the items. I don't have all the items. Probably that'll still be okay. Let's see if we can track down some of the other ROMs. As I start getting nervous if I block things. Yes, there is something that is missable. Alright. Let's see if I screwed this up. Alright, hold on. Okay, wait, we can take the shortcut. Take an even faster shortcut. Over here, there's a staircase. Okay, so this one will lead me to... This is Hall of Malice. And this one will lead me to the Underworld. Okay. Where is this aligned? Okay, I think this is actually in a good position. Does this get me to the spot that I need to get to? Yes. Okay. We did not quite screw ourselves here. There's still something in here that I didn't get. Right. Yes, there's still something here I didn't get. Alright. I think I actually did pick it up at one point, but I forgot to get it when I died or something like that. Since the only way in here is through the Corridor of Blood, once the Corridor of Blood is locked into place, you're just screwed. There we go, there's the Mulbrook. Okay, so let's check out our glossary. We've got Mulbrook, who's a girl who lies dormant in La-Mulana ruins. Freed when the ruins were destroyed, she's now able to enjoy her youth. She studies the ruins, using her ancient knowledge. But as an ancient, she struggles with modern life, trying to stay current, but never quite getting it. She slept for so long that she sometimes dozes off when her mind wanders. Elder Zelbud was responsible for protecting the La-Mulana ruins till their destruction. Now he simply enjoys life. He's turned La-Mulana into a tourist spot, bringing in visitors and hefty profits. Once a hardcore lover of video games, he's now all about finance. He dresses up all snazzy-like, and women serve him hand and foot. Though he did hire the women to do that. Okay, so next thing we're going to want to do, I think, is go pick up number 4 here. So there's something over here. You might have seen it once or twice. And we can get up here now that we have the double jump. That'd be Lemeza Kasugi. Lumisa's father and the renowned archaeologist, loves curry. He gained fame among his peers by solving the mystery of the La-Mulana ruins, which he also sort of accidentally destroyed, and is currently keeping things on the DL. He resented his father, also an archaeologist, for stealing the fruits of his labor, but the two have put aside their differences now, working together to support Lumisa. He's 36. Sean Kasugi is 67. He's a legendary archaeologist and Lumisa's grandfather. In his old age and retirement from research, though it would appear his appetite for rummaging through the ruins has not been fully satiated. It's Giltorio. One of the 4 philosophers, Giltorio is a philosopher of knowledge. Since the destruction of the La-Mulana ruins, he has been traveling the globe in pursuit of missing relics snatched by grave robbers and thieves. In particular, he searched for the Mulana talisman, an artifact strongly associated with the sealing of the ruins. And we're missing number 6, which I think we'll find... Where? I think it's way over here. Yep, here it is. This, I think, must just appear when Samaranta moves from this location. Alzadana, 124. One of the 4 philosophers, he's the philosopher of death. After the destruction of La-Mulana ruins, he settled down near a village altar to live out his days peacefully in his old age. After being relieved of his duties, his life force has gradually deteriorated, and he appears to be embracing his own death. Phobos is one of the 4 philosophers. He's the philosopher of life. He's set up numerous traps inside the La-Mulana ruins as a sort of trial for the strong and worthy. Now he remains in the ruins to survey them. His appearance is unchanged. Phobos is swayed more by his intellectual curiosity than his sense of obligation to the ancients, preferring novel things like computers. Never is a girl who runs the computer shop in the village. At first glance, she seems cute and well-mannered, but she can lose her temper at the drop of a hat. Yeah, if you say you're gonna buy something and then cancel out, she gets mad at you. We're missing number 9. Let's go ahead and pick that up. La-Mulana is the other poor philosopher. He's the philosopher of power. He's the greenhorn in the philosophers, and perhaps out of a need to prove himself, takes an active role in leading surveys and restoration of the ruins. He's called the philosopher of power, but he's not very good at heavy lifting. Sidro is the eldest of the village merchants, slow to catch on to the village, becoming a tourist destination. He's peddling seemingly out-of-place goods that are perfect for ruins exploration. Modoro is a young village merchant. He can be found in the village turned tourist destination, selling weapons with exuberance. He insists that they are no more than souvenirs. I think he's the guy who sells a gun, so... Heiner obsessively observed a giant called Argos, who would appear above ground at the village. However, he gave up on the observation point to the philosopher Alcedana. Now Heiner is teamed up with Phobos and opened a shop located in the ruins, which is why he has a picture of a giant on his wall. Freya is the queen of the fairies, sought the assistance of the 4 philosophers, and her plan to destroy the La-Mulana ruins. She apparently used to live in Egg-Lana, which she also intends to seal off. After La-Mulana was destroyed, she hid away in the ruins to protect the fairies. Oh, and we're missing number 15. Okay, so to get that one, we actually have to go to the Divine Fortress. Some of the main character chips are spread around. So to get this one... Ah. I could have sworn I already got this, but I guess not. Should be a fake wall somewhere around here. Here, maybe? Maybe not. Oh, here it is. Pretty well hidden. Here's Air, the healing fairy. One of the few surviving of fairies in Egg-Lana. She has the ability to rejuvenate humans who have gone weary. She's a little shy around people, though. And of course, Alruna is the fortune fairy. She just likes the sound of money jingling in pockets. Yeah, who doesn't? Herja, which is the key fairy. She doesn't have the strength to break down walls, but she will stick a special mark on places that contain secrets. Unfortunately, her time limit is so short that I mostly find that she's not that helpful. But I guess if you're struggling to find, like, where the heck are some missing things, you could get a key fairy and run around and hope that you find something. There's only, like, one puzzle she can actually solve by herself. So we're missing number 16. So that's going to bring us back to the Shrine of the Giants. And that's going to bring us... I think we have to go... I think we might have to go around the long way. Yeah, we have to go the long way. Excuse me while I just hurt myself. Yep, so we have to come all the way up here. That didn't work. These local parlor is just so well stocked. Where do they get the money for all these bombs? Whatever, easy enough. So, it's one room to the left, I think. Oh, is it this fake-looking wall here? Not that fake-looking wall. Hold on. Where is it? Here? Oh, I see. It's because it's kind of hard to actually get in there. You have to come down here. And there's the Kara. Who's the weapon fairy. She's passionate about martial arts. She speaks very little and has a tendency to regard anything and anyone as a threat. It's somewhat worrisome. Alright, so that leaves everything except for the main character, which we will get to. And then let's go back to the roots of Yggdrasil. I think there's still one that we can get. So, who doesn't remember the skeleton? They feel no pain. Well, that's good to know. Small animal with a red jewel is the carbuncle. By focusing energy into the jewel, it can make a ball of light and propel it forward towards their enemies. One-eyed, single-legged creature. Bachan appear to have no arms, but there's a single arm connected within their mouths, for which they ensnare their prey. They are said to be a degraded form of goblin-like creature. Skvader is a rabbit with the wings of a bird. While they can't truly fly, they can jump and excel at sort of gliding motion. Content to prance around harmlessly, they are not aggressive towards humans. Ratatoskr is the monster that resembles a huge squirrel. It seems to have lived in Eglana since ancient times, and is thought to have originated there. Ratatoskr will appear in various places, but its true form lies dormant in another part of Eglana. Ratatoskr's strength is limited to when it physically is further away from its true form. Nidhogg is a colossal black dragon, with an oddly manufactured appearance, who dwells at the roots of Yggdrasil. According to legend, he communicates the state of the roots to Ratatoskr, servant of the Hrelsvigar, who resides at Eglana's treetops. His massive frame and fire-based attacks boast immense power. Those who cannot match such power should not attempt to challenge him. Fafnir, this was... I guess technically this was the first boss, not the other guy. I totally forgot if Fafnir exists. Legend tells of a dwarf whose duty was to guard treasure. This dwarf became the dragon Fafnir. So great is his power that once he made an enemy of the Aesir. It is said that those who taste his blood or heart will gain knowledge above all others. It's a nice skill. This carbuncle has been mutated by the dissonance permeating La-Mulana. It can unleash the true power of the jewel in its forehead. Those who stand before its gaze will surely perish. I find this kind of interesting, because this is, I think, the first time in the game you'll be able to see dissonance, is if you get the chip from the black carbuncle. I think so, at least. Here's Sigyn, the wife of the trickster. She tried to alleviate his suffering by collecting drops of poison in a container, but after years her body began to wither and she could no longer help her husband. Vili was once a sage. Those who remain at the roots of Yggdrasil were exiled further away than most of La-Mulana. In his solitude, Vili has begun to crumble in both body and mind. Alright, and so we are missing one here. And the one that we're missing is actually going to be in the Frost of the Frost Giants. I was just there. That's what I get for not looking first. Let's see if I can get up to this room without completely failing again. Almost tricked me. So I think it's over here. Which is crazy. Because I literally was just, like, poking at walls over here. Oh. Secret up here. My name is Memzion. Born after the 9 ruling siblings, I am the lingering consciousness of the extinct second children. I now leave behind the true history of the giants. The siblings split apart and began to fight each other, upon Abudo's act of revolt against the mother. However, there was one brother, Socket, who questioned the fighting. His older brother, Abudo, then a trusted ally, tricked and used him. Socket was made to kill his beloved wife Leto by his own hands. Those living now may have no use for our history of the extinct race. However, Socket deserves to have his terrible story told. As long as someone knows his story, I can rest in peace. Wait, how did I not have that? Alright, well, apparently I didn't have that. We've already seen all these. In terms of the Shrine of the Frost Giants, should probably get some chips here, too. Here's the Yeti. He's cloaked in a shaggy coat of smooth, dense hair. It could be mistaken for a single piece of fabric. It will attack you with ice and snow. The Wallapen is not a sheep, but a cow monster. Its hair has grown to help it resist the cold. It's relatively small for a cow, and prances over the snow-covered ground with ease. The Unger are frogs, well, but they're actually spirits known as rainbow serpents. The Chimera experiments gave them arms and legs. In fact, they wield boomerangs with astonishing dexterity. Zorya is an Aurora spirit, resembling a human. The Aurora that cloaks their bodies guards them against all forms of attack. They strike back by releasing their aura, at which point they become vulnerable. Baba Yaga is a witch said to live in the center of the forest. They slide across the floor atop ice mortars, using a broom to push themselves along. If you break their mortars, they will become enraged, striking at you with their brooms. Then we have Matcha, a goddess of war whose name means fury. This was a mini-boss with vivid red hair. It says that she eats the head of deceased soldiers. Yum. Then there is Nemain, a venomous goddess of war. She spreads the fear across the battlefield, turning allies against one another. She's able to discern the souls of those who will die in battle. It is gentle for those whom, and is gentle to those for whom death is close. Alright. We have Baba Keth. This is a goddess in the form of a crow, and the true form of the three goddesses, Morrigan, Matcha, and Nemain. She wields the magic powers of all three in addition to the advanced ice magic. So, wait, so we're missing, Morrigan. Well, we definitely want to pick that up. To do that, I think we have to backtrack. Maybe over here. Yeah, so we have to go... Oh, actually, it's like way over here. We barely even remembered that this thing was here, this giant's footprint. There's even a tablet down there I've never read. Let's go read it. Badath-Kaith, the Raven of War, part of the Queen of Demons Morgan, part the red-haired Matcha, and yet part the venomous Nemain. When the trio of goddesses combine their power, Badath-Kaith has appeared. Neat. Yeah, I think it's in the snow. I'm pretty sure I just forgot to pick this up after dying at some point. There it is. There are 6 gates in La-Mulana known as the Corridor of Blood. The star-like decorations above the gates can be turned by dissonance. Yep, we figured that out. So that's Morrigan, Goddess of Destruction, darting across the battlefield. She is a crow that usually takes the form of a beautiful woman with long black hair, throwing her male opponents off guard. One of the 3 forms that make up Badath-Kaith. Tezcatlipoca is a demon known as the Poison-Emitting Mirror. Oh, he's got a mirror on his belly. It looks like a jaguar with man-made wings, and is in fact an artificial life form, with its entire body made of obsidian. Its chest is a well-polished mirror. I guess... Ooh, somebody rubbing his chest to a polished shine, I guess, from which it spreads poison. The obsidian body is very hard and cannot be scathed by human weapons. And we're missing actually 2 more things. So for those... I feel like I am getting a little bit low on health. Let's just heal before we go and continue on. Because dying would feel very silly. Alright, to do this one, we're going to want to go upwards once again. wonder where the other garb is. Because I only have 3 of the costumes. I have to figure that one out too. Okay, so it should be up here. Oh, I know where it is. Let's just clear these enemies first. I can pretty much guarantee it's behind this pillar. Which means we're gonna have to spend a couple weeks to get this, but that's okay. This is what they call a trick. So you fall in there and it's way too deep for you to climb back out. This is the Baylor, a demon created by the Sixth Children. They took a prototype demon called Spriggan and equipped it with the weapons of a much larger demon used by the Giants. It was given specially made demonic eyes, formidable weapons that unleashed a concentrated blast of converged energy. And the other guy we're missing here is... We have to teleport out. There's no way out of that. Should be down... Actually, we're down in the basement for once. Down here, I think. Yeah. Let's just get rid of that. This thing takes a lot of hits, actually. How many hits? Almost all of these things break in, like, usually 5 hits. This is taking, like, 50. What is this? What is this thing made of? Oh. Turns out you need the flame torque. Odd. So yes, that gives us the Fenrir chip. I guess because you need the flame torque to kill Fenrir, so... I don't know. One of the sons of the trickster Yggdrasil. His frail body made him useless as a warrior, but once clothed in a giant wolf-headed armor he created for himself, he is able to display power uncontested by any race. Drunk with power, he was later imprisoned in Mimir's Well at the Shrine of the Frost Giants for committing violence against his own kind. Gerd is a beautiful Lokapala woman who was tired of battle and moved to the Shrine of the Frost Giants. It's said that her beauty caused by her sworn enemy, the Fairy King Frey, to fall in love with her at first sight. She cares for people such more than politics, having little interest in what occurs in La-Mulana. Ah, so Fairy King Frey and Gerd is my other one true pairing. Thrimir is a Lokapala who left his former life to live at the Shrine of the Frost Giants. In exchange for allowing him to leave, the Lokapala have him work as the shrine's caretaker, though that doesn't appear to excite him much either. Mnemosyne's remains is, I guess, a ghost of one of the second children. They mostly just tell us the tragic story of Socket. We got Hyde Lit, who looks a lot like One Punch Man to me. I don't know if that's who that's supposed to look like. Annoyed that his followers never seem to show up to follow him, he attempts to stall his customers under the guise of training. Then there's the Fairy King General, the eldest of the 3 odd brothers who captured the last of the fairies. No one knows his race's origins. He answers when spoken to, but is extremely rude. Alright, and so that's all the things in the Shrine of the Frost Giants. So that, I think, gives us an almost complete glossary. We have Eternal Prison, and we have Spiral Hell, and we have 1 main character left. And that's it. Oh, and of course there's the Trickster. I don't know if we looked at this chip. One of the 6 children of La-Mulana. Apparently his behavior was very odd, and he continually stirred up trouble. His own children turned him into monsters, and he was eventually banished from the roots of Yggdrasil for killing his own kind. Poor guy. Just for starting the end of the world. Alright, so there's the Eternal Prison that still has stuff, and we're going to want to look at the Eternal Prison as we go through it. The dissonance of the 2nd children lies squarely on the unforgivable sinner Socket's shoulders. His unforgivable sin was to slay one of his own, bringing about the destruction of his race. Wait, do we have... So I never actually used the race scanner, but if we equip the race scanner, you'll see in the very top right corner, it says that this was written by the 6th child, the local Papa. So all of the things in the game will now have that sort of readout in the top right. I don't know if there's like another good example of something I can go do. Show that off. Yeah, so like the Holy Grail tablet was made by the Elfir of the 6 children, which are the fairies. Yeah, this one is also written by the fairies. So that can help you solve puzzles. I honestly don't know how precisely. I think, you know, maybe by knowing which tablets might lie to you or something, but I'm not sure if there are any tablets that outright lie to you. I think it's mostly just for like, oh, this is related to a puzzle for this race or something like that. Samurats is not going to say anything. Yeah, so I guess that puts us in a position of needing to go back to the Eternal Prison. But where do we go here? I'm trying to think. So let's try dropping all the way down. So when we're here... Okay, that's a P symbol. Let me see. Oh yeah, there's a thing right over here. How could I have forgotten? That was in addition to the mantra here. Well, I guess it turned out to be software, not a mantra. This was the other thing I would need to get, which was the Lumisa Kasugi chip, which is the last main character chip. 21. Lamesa Kasugi's daughter is not very interested in archaeology, but loves adventure. Her age doesn't match up with her father's at all, but let's leave that to the complicated circumstances of the Kasugi family. Lamisa is a woman of few words, but is full of energy and intends to outshine her father in her upcoming adventure. She's learned ninja infiltration techniques passed down through the Kasuji family. Yeah, so she's 21 and he is, what, 36? It's possible. It would be odd for that to be the case, considering he went on an adventure a few years ago and didn't mention having a, like, 10-year-old kid or something. Seems like a bad idea to go on an adventure with a, you know, kid running around, but sure. Okay, so it seems like now is a pretty good time to start thinking about solving the real mystery of this area. So this is a P. And what does the P symbol mean? That is not the Divine Chalice. So what we're looking for is a Y symbol. The thing on the left. The P is the lunar breastplate. When we find the Y, that'll let us know that that is supposed to be the first door we go through. Alright. Is it this one? This is one we haven't actually gone through before. That's an F symbol. Well, we don't really have a choice, unless we teleport. So what does F mean? F is the symbol of the rustic and repurposed. Okay. Guys just in the way now. Okay, there's another possible door. Let's take a look at that one. I think the answer is no on this one. Yeah, that's fake. Let's reset that guy so he's not in the way. How about this one? That is close. Turns out that this is the golden gleaming wrist guard. So this is the second door we want to go through. Oh, and there's even a thing over here in red. The last gate to hell where the scythe-wielding death god awaits. His scythe afflicts death upon those who retire along the path. Okay, so don't do that. That one is a fake gate. Now, like, one could, for example... Oh, yeah, that just kicks me out here, huh? Okay. Didn't that used to go to the treetop or something? I swear they used to go to the treetop. So this is P. And the P symbol is the third door. Of course, I've gone into it by accident. Forgetting that, of course, this is going to make me have to, like, climb this whole thing to get out. Which is exactly the kind of thing that I don't want to do. Okay. So yeah, that is one of the big problems with this area. Is this climb right here. So I'm gonna guess teleporting in is maybe the wrong choice, but I'm not sure. What I can say is that we're done with all the chip collection, I believe. And given that we're done with chip collection, maybe what we'll do is... let me see. I'm missing a couple items, actually. Missing 3 items and a costume. I want to get that costume. So, how am I going to find those? Bizarrely, it seems like I'm missing the first one. Okay, so it sounds like I need to go to the Icefire Treetop. Now I need to go to the other side. No, not over here. here. Oh yes, there's a thing here. The Kimono Cowgirl. Do you want practical clothing for an active lifestyle, but you don't want to give up on your elegance? This refreshing cowgirl-inspired kimono is perfect for you. Elegant. And maybe we'll try to play most of the rest of the game in this outfit. Okay. So that is the garb we were missing. Let's see, what other items are we missing? We need the equip items. Okay, so the thing that we're missing here okay, that thing makes sense that I don't have that. This one we're supposed to have, I think. So yeah, let's head back to the Shrine of the Frost Giants. Doing a lot of backtracking for Shrine of the Frost Giants. Apparently I didn't explore this place very thoroughly when I came through. So yeah, there's an area in the top left corner there, which is marked as a hidden room. And I even commented on it that I don't remember going to that room before. So let's make sure we go over here. In our pink cowboy outfit. Okay. Yeah, so it's right above here. There's a secret passage I totally forgot to go into. Wow, I got it right on the first try, even. The exact one square block to hit. Alright. So this puzzle is pretty easy. You just do that. And you get the gauntlet. This is a piece of armor said to have belonged to a god of martial arts. Wear it to increase weapon attack speed. Yeah, we beat all the bosses without this. That would have made some things a bit easier. But I don't think we had that much trouble, really. Okay, what else are we missing? Ah, so the only other thing that we're missing... Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get this one. This one might take me multiple tries. So I think I might leave this until next time. But we're done with backtracking. We're now only going to be forward tracking for the rest of the game. Everything left, pretty much, is in the Eternal Prison. Either the Doom or the Gloom side. So that's where we're going to go. I will see you next time. where we'll give that a try and maybe we'll fight a boss or something.